Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Down for this offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, you hear a lot about game jitters and nerves. I'm not sure if the quarterback really felt fully convinced that's where that ball should have gone, David, because that just looked shaky from the get-go.
Yeah, and I think your goal as an offensive coordinator, so many offensive coordinators across the country, what do they tell us? I got to get my quarterback in a rhythm, make it easy on him early. That wasn't it. You could tell a little bit of confusion, and that's the opposite of getting him in a rhythm. Now you got him in a funk to start this game, and the defense gets a takeaway on play one.
Got some room in to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Takes the handoff. It's James. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to run it to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barnum, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in
And they'll try to tack on two. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make?
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. There's so many guys with their hands wrapped around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. They'll run the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the one, Paul.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Caught behind the line. It's Ferguson. Knocked down for the tackle.
And they try to pass for it, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get in the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll start this drive with a pass. Complete to the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Now on second and short after the first down completion. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Snags it over the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Tide with the first and 10. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So They'll do whatever it...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here comes the 2-point try. The option look. The pitch. He makes his way into the end zone, and they've got a 2-point lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of...
Open runway ahead. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Quickly complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Oregon! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got?
Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bama!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of them. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here comes the option. Into the end zone he goes for the two-point conversion, and the lead is 4. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Fair catch called for and made. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And his throw is incomplete.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
At the 45 on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that.
This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. And the quick shuffle pass. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. The kickoff team out there getting set. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. On the option. Now the pitch. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. On the option. He'll keep it himself. Into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Got enough for the first. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This quarterback is such a weapon. When he's designed QB runs, he's not trying to just go get first downs. This guy's a threat to take it the distance, and bam, he did it right there.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Using his legs, it's James. and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. At the 35, he's open. Afterburner's coming. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll line up to go for 2. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is.
36, Oregon, 30.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paulo.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tosses to the quarterback. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown tie. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Oh, it's a reverse. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Drop dropping back. It's Gabriel. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Looking for a crease. It's Whittington. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Slippery slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Here comes the 2-point trot. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That keeps the score Alabama 44, Oregon 36.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the catch. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bama!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Now on the option. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring. scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got an open man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. DB's right up on the receivers. On 4th down, going to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position. Go make some things happen. Pull some turnovers. Play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
691, gas bar. Here we go. Acorn.
Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Got the quick pass. He won't make it in. Stopped just short on the 2-point conversion attempt, and that's how this first half will come to a close. Just about set for the second half kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they build the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Plows through the defense. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is opportunities to carry the football in this game because of the speed and because of his open field running ability, but you're right. You've got to be better with your ball security. This defense, when they see the quarterback running, they start getting excited. That's a guy they feel they can rip the ball away from. They did right there.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. You'll take this every time, 5 yards. Play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. The back goes in motion. The give out of the gun. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
At the 33. Brings up third down.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Running back goes in motion. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's second and 10. Defense in press coverage. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? To the air, it's Gabriel. He gets it into the end zone, and he gets the 2.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to go up top on first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Tim Ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Gets it out fast. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. They move the tight end all over. Give to the single back. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 52, Oregon 50.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. After run, now throw. Here's an interception. Did they need that turnover? And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3 or 4 or 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Turns it on in midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field.
And the blitz gets to him just like that. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Throws for the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. It's reverse. He's in there for the deuce, and they extend the lead to 10. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They use the end around, first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Going up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. On the move is the 30. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Under.
Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Pocket starts to collapse. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
Score, Alabama 60, Oregon 56.
They still need a touchdown to take the lead here in the 4th, and they'll try to get the ball back with the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And that is why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Try to get it to the edge. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. To the air, it's Gabriel. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The aerial assault continues. Got it in the middle, it's James. Open space at the 25. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Really nice job there at the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Snap it to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Touchdown Ducks! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
Here we go. Check, check.
Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. He's got it for the 2. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On second down, looking again to throw. Feeling some heat. Pressure coming. Still on his feet at the 45. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Oregon.
A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0.